We got some people here.
All right.
You
Yeah,
got
we
your
got people
pom-poms.
here. We are live. Hello, family. Happy Wednesday. We are going to explore Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan today and their strangeness. Well,
we're in the right company then. No.
Wait.
Exactly.
Let's start singing "I'm proud to be an American."
Yeah. They have just the architecture alone it's absolutely beautiful, but some of the rules, regulations, things like that. But it led me down a rabbit hole of there's no electric wires. Now I know that it's possible that everything's underground. That's possible. But they are very unique with the antennas on top of all the buildings and the way their light poles and things are. So I do want to deep dive to see Spirit if they are already harvesting free energy.
Well, if you want a deep dive, then I have to quickly change into my Speedos.
Yeah, well, okay. All right. The wetsuit is coming. All right.
Oh, no, Pharaoh, close your eyes.
Okay, yes, close your eyes, James. We're already starting. Hi, brother Sean. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
We miss you and congratulations. I hope your wife is doing well. Brother Sean, I feel that it's okay to put this out there because he did comment on one of the shows. His wife needed a liver transplant and she did receive one. And last we heard from Brother Sean, she is doing very well. But you are still and always will be in our prayers.
Yes.
What,
okay.
Terry, no Speedos? Why?
Okay, then he won't wear anything, which is better. Okay, which one you want?
Yeah. Let's do the Speedos over the pants.
Who's he, Superman? Wear them over the tights. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
All right. I have lots of pictures. Nadia sent me some, and of course I have them. Of course, I always accuse her of copying off my paper because we come up with the same thing. But
sit so close together.
My question to you two, which country do you want to start with?
How about the stands?
The stands. Well, we're all stands today.
Yeah, no, well, I just want to say, actually, I tried to figure out what the word stand at the end of every country was, and it meant settlement or tent. So I wonder if these were offshoots of Russia. Uh-oh. Is he doing this?
Tent.
Glad he stopped right over here. All right. Now I lost my train of thought, which he's really good at.
You're welcome.
Okay. Since it was part of the Soviet Union and they were all dismantled, was stand meant for like a short-term country?
Good question.
Because it meant settlement and tent, and that's how Israel started.
I get yes.
Israel stand.
Afghanistan, Turkestan,
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
I think out of every one of them.
I think that's it.
Uzbekistan is my favorite.
No.
Can you imagine if we were America's stand? America's bandstand. That's what we'll be. Okay.
We're America sit.
Yeah, exactly. We are America. I don't want to do nothing. All right. Let's see.
Trying to do something different, and I think I'm going to go back.
Well, none of these cards are positive at all.
Yeah, well, that's what we figured. That's why we are doing the deep dive.
These are all negative cards, and I'm getting the feeling this has to do with a dictatorship.
Yes.
Now, I don't want to offend anyone by saying this, but I don't know how well everybody's used to me offending people. So there is a stereotype in society that the majority of Middle Eastern countries are poor and third world and do not have an abundance of anything because it's been thrown in our face, Iraq and Afghanistan with the wars and things like that. But deep diving these countries, they're very abundant, very abundant. And I'll go ahead and start pulling up some pictures. But one of you want to come up with another question?
Yeah, going into the Middle Eastern, though, Iraq was very well kept. They were not a poor country until America went in there and destroyed everything. Afghanistan, majority of the women were scientists and teachers, and they took a step back. We don't know what nefarious thing happened to them to go back to the Middle Ages, whatever it was. Now these are Central Asian and Turkmenistan. I would like to start with Turkmenistan.
Okay.
They're off of they branched off of Soviet Union in 1990. And they tried to do voting and do president. And one day the president said, well, I am going to be your president until the day I die. And that was the rule. So what they say about Turkmenistan is there's a new ruler, and they say he's worse than North Korea.
Yes. They have some crazy rules there. You can only drive white cars.
Yeah.
Every car on the road has to be white. He banned
or gray.
Yeah, he banned operas and plays and concerts and things because he said it's just too noisy.
No dogs.
No dogs because he didn't like the smell.
Yeah. No beards.
Constant parking.
No beards.
Yeah, no beards. And he even renamed the 12 months of the year to be named after his family members. And I'm like, wow, he's got a set on him. Let me tell you.
Well, how did it start? Didn't it start from
narcissism?
Augustus and Julius?
Yeah.
So I guess he said, let me do the rest of the months.
Well, even you can tell by this picture, we were learning that there are no people out.
Yeah, there's no people.
They're just not out.
So the capital is Ashgabat, right?
Yeah.
It's white marble city. It is in 2013 Guinness Book of World Record that they had the most marbled buildings and gold.
And the most white buildings, yes.
Yeah. And also, did you know he closed all the hospitals in the entire country and just left one open in the capital of Ashgabat?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I think some things are coming in, like they are probably doing natural healing. I have a feeling they are.
Right. Well, as you can see, these are light pole street lamps. Well, this backs up what we said about white and gray cars. They're beautifully designed, but you can see that there are no wires. Those are just simply, they all have like antennas. You can even see in the background on top of the buildings, there are antennas. So I do want to ask if they are accessing free energy.
Yeah, there are other ones that I saw. There was one that had a floating balls above the building.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They said that, look at the streetlights. They're so high up. How is it like lighting the streets?
Right. And
yeah, they said like that road is almost like a power grid.
Well, they say that you can get energy from the air itself. I don't know how they do that, but that's probably how they're getting it.
Well, I think they are also the producers of red gold, which is what they used in free energy during Tartarian times.
Well, a lot of the architecture led me to the question, is this Tartarian inspired? I'm going to do the question on free energy first.
Oh, Tartaria again?
Well, the thing is, during this, them building up this capital, they tore down every house in this area to make this the capital. So did they tear down Tartarian buildings?
Mm.
Underground.
Oh, from the mud
The buildings
floods?
are underground.
Like because of the mud floods, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they
They
said
built their cities on top of
oh,
those
so
other buildings.
they probably connected to their antennas underground then.
Yeah, absolutely. They're using the ionosphere. They have for generations. They have for generations. Yeah, they're one of the first and only nations to do this.
Okay. Well, even though we say how strange this country is, none of the citizens have to pay for electricity, gas, water, or salt.
Right. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie Tomorrowland.
No, I wanted to. I never had a chance to.
Yeah, I think I
Well,
did.
they've both been called this, but Turkmenistan, it's been called Tomorrowland, and they call it the age of the future, that this is what future cities will look like. And
Okay.
so I just pulled 2 cards, and that's the future. They know all the secrets, the ins and outs of, how the free energy and how humanity should be run. But I just kept getting bad vibes from this place.
Well, even though they know it, could it be part of the 13 families who is in control of it?
Right.
Because one of the things that we saw was the reason why you probably got stuck with Kazakhstan was they had a city called Hazar, but it's pronounced Khazar.
Right. And they're known as the Khazarians. And you and I spoke on the phone about the Khazarian mafia. And we know the majority, they've got places all over the world between Ukraine, Israel, things like that. But this could be one of their locations as well.
Exactly. Because there were.
Could it be the original location?
I don't think so. They said it was the original. Why do I want to say Albania or
Azerbaijan, maybe?
Albania? My brain stopped working. I seen where they
Well,
said.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that too. That's for a later time.
All right, maybe next week's show will be why has Nadia's brain stopped?
Yeah. Where's Waldo? I mean, where's Nadia Stan's brain?
This is one of the 13 families, Khazarian headquarters. Yeah, absolutely. This is going back and forth. So they use it for strategic reasons. Now, which one was it that had the Palace of Peace?
That was you, but let's stay here for a second though.
Okay.
Palace of Peace. Yeah. So over here it's the largest landlocked sea in the world. The Khazar is where they produce the red gold, which is probably red mercury. Okay. They have the highest density of marble buildings, which there's got to be a reason why they're all marble. But the largest indoor Ferris wheel. Do you have a picture of that one?
Let's see.
I sent that one. I didn't copy off of you. And we're talking about how bad they are, but do you know they have a 98% literacy rate? Where we in our country has a 78% literacy rate?
Yeah. That's not it.
You want me to send it again?
I wonder if they're all kept underground and that's why they're not walking around on the surface.
The family, you mean?
The citizens of.
They probably have like little poor villages where they keep them. That this is just the 13 families little playland here. You know how you flaunt it? Okay. That's the world's largest indoor Ferris wheel. So would you consider that also a generator?
I would think so. It kind of works like a turbine.
A turbine. Because they went in there. One of the guys who was able to get a visa to go in there, it said it was closed. So for me, I think on the outside they want to show it's a Ferris wheel. On the inside, it does something else.
Yeah.
So can we get a verification on that? Because
Yeah.
look off to the right and left. There's like little golden domes.
Well, and if you remember anything about Tesla's inventions, they look a lot like this, like the Tesla Tower, they kind of look like this. So let's see. And they have these little antennas on them.
Yeah.
So let's see if this is, should I ask if it's like a turbine, like if it runs on something? How do you want to word the question?
Well, do we want to say, is it a generator to store the electricity?
Okay.
What were you going to say, Stan?
Go with that.
Go with that. There's something in the brain. Oh, yeah, yes. No. That's right.
No,
also.
mine mailed.
Jules came up with a
Huge, yes. Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the Creator.
Okay, so then we talked about this too. Could it also be a Stargate?
Oh, wow.
With all that electricity.
Oh, I get a strong yes to that right away. It is a Stargate.
I wonder if this is always why they keep it closed. Because of the video I watched when Drew Binsky went in, he said it was closed as well.
I know I put that in a question. I'm going to find out.
Yes, it is. Secret. Yep.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah. I thought today we would probably have more questions than, asking more questions than that. And then there's another one that has a globe in it looks like a Metatron box. Metatron's cube. Let's see. Ta-da! There's the literacy rate. And they're not allowed to have internet, so that's probably why they're allowed to read more. They can't have satellite dishes or, to the outside world. Supposedly, this guy also changed his own alphabet. He made his own alphabet up. And Jules got to come on.
Not much of a narcissist, is he?
I was going to say, he's taking a lot of liberties.
How does it go? Narcissist much? Yeah, look, this kind of reminds me of the 8-pointed star, the 8-pointed map. Remember when we were doing the maps?
And that design is all throughout the city.
Yeah. So there's definitely, and again, Jules, thanks. I mean, we talked about this, but ley lines. So that Stargate, I wonder if it's connected facing towards that map.
Possible. It's got the 8-sided symbol also on it.
Yeah, 8-sided, like northwest, south.
It reminds me of that movie that Jodie Foster did, Contact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember that big ball thing that they...
Yeah. So I have a feeling they are on ley lines. Anybody want to ask anything, or should we get a confirmation if they are on ley lines?
Yeah, let's check the energy of the ley lines. And apparently they have so much of the natural resources that it's cheaper to buy gas than it is water.
Yeah.
I am getting a yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know it's cheaper for us to buy gas instead of water?
Wow, that's a huge confirmation. Yes.
The ley lines on that one. Wow.
Yes. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay. On the base card's even more ley lines. Yeah.
Oh,
And it's highly guarded. Highly guarded.
that's why. Okay, so I'm going to see if I could send you, or maybe I should say it out loud instead of sending it to you.
Thank you.
I did comparisons from all the stands,
Mm-hmm.
and let me go back to.
Apparently they know
to me.
They know all the secrets. I pulled the world card out. They really know how to pull the energy from Gaia.
Yeah, that's because they're part of the family.
Exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
So the military in Kazakhstan, well, let's say in Turkmenistan, the budget is 407 million US dollars for a small country like that.
Yeah.
Whereas the military in Kazakhstan, now these are supposedly the poorest countries they have.
Exactly.
And their budget in Kazakhstan is 3.9 billion US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, personnel, Turkmenistan, 35,000 soldiers, and Kazakhstan is 77. But what got me was their military strength. Turkmenistan had 680 tanks, and Kazakhstan had 310. But
did I show this one?
No, you didn't. But isn't that amazing?
Look at this.
Look at no people.
The design of everything we were talking about, the pointed star figure that you had mentioned.
Yeah.
The horse thing down here, that is the base platform for most architecture. But even their parks and then the designs in the landscaping have that design.
And they said that look at the star fort. It's on a star fort.
Yes.
So they said the water cools the generators down from the harvesting of the energy. There's so much water in front of a lot of the buildings. But, oh my God, if that's not a star fort, holy, wow.
Well, and we learned when we were studying Tartaria, free energy, things like that, they would use the aqueduct system in the city to also have hydropower.
Yeah. And this is not a desert, guys. It's normal weather. They get winter just like us. So
Yeah.
where are the people?
Yeah, that's what I can't understand. So the couple videos that I got to explore when the tourists were doing it, they only mentioned soldiers, construction workers, and just governmental workers. That was it. It was hard to run into everyday civilians. But can you mention that maybe they're working? Is there a lot of underground work? Do they work underground cities?
Okay, let's see. This Turkmenistan. I got a yes. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't like the feeling. This is almost like a dictatorship.
Yeah, it's like
Military.
enslavement
Yeah,
underground.
military control. They have no other choice but to do this. Yeah, the base card there's a lot of heartache under there.
Well, that's why they have all these military people around, because if you have a tourist, it is very difficult to get a visa there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a visa, then you have a chaperone 24 hours.
Yes, you have a chaperone, and they do not accept digital money. It has to be cash only.
Cash
But
only.
the underground, I kept pulling on this. This is a very negative. It all looks pretty on the surface, but there's a lot of heartache going on underground. But this is how they stay financially independent.
Did you
Well,
ever see the original Time Machine? Because I keep getting that picture.
If I did, it's been so
The
long
one back
ago.
in the 50s or early 60s. Time Machine.
It's not ringing a
It
bell.
goes all the way into the future, and they've got these. All the people are enslaved. Well, on the top it looks like paradise, but there's a like a mountain or something. They keep most of the slaves in that do all the work, and they're all enslaved by some sort of monster or monsters.
Yeah, of course, monsters. That's why I'm saying I believe that these. Okay, so a lot of the, can we say KM or can we say the real word? Khazars. Let's say Khazars. Were living in Russia, Soviet Union. I think their families broke it off, and each one of them has these states.
Yeah. King, they get a lot of their information. Remember, movies are propaganda to put the truth out. So yeah, there's revealing secrets.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Wow.
So that's why we called him, like North Korea. He's a dictator because they're part of the family. They're using the people as enslavement, just like all of us.
Right. Now, Nada, you were talking about that they have a very large army. Well, North
Yes.
Korea does as well, but I don't get that either of these two countries are bullies like Little Rocket Man. So
I don't think.
Elton
They're
John?
bullies to their own people. Yeah, they're Elton John. They're still standing. They're still standing.
still standing.
Standing.
Yeah, they're very quiet. I mean, when was the last time that you heard these countries mentioned?
Yeah. So to me, it was odd. I really thought there wasn't going to be much of military equipment, and the military aircraft. Kazakhstan has 237, while Turkmenistan only has 82. So most of their stuff is on the land, which probably contains the underground land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So also, this is the last thing, and then we can go to Kazakhstan. They have
Do we have plane tickets? I don't have my visa ready.
No visa? Then you're going to have to wait. We'll tell you about it.
He's going to swim there in his Speedo.
Don't have to. I just take my magic carpet and fly.
Yeah, because they don't have water.
This is the city at night. This is Ashgabat at nighttime.
Look at all those people.
It's gorgeous, and it reminds me of Vegas.
Yeah.
But it's not people. You see a handful of people walking down here, like here, but these are all street lights.
Yeah.
That's not traffic. These are just all the lighting of the buildings.
Wow. Well, there's one more thing, and I sent you the picture of it, the gates of hell. Russia went mining, and I guess it imploded. And it released, hold on. Why would they be calling? All right. And they had methane gas come out. And the Russians figured it's dangerous for humans, so they decided to light it. 50 years later, what is it, Jen?
I don't have that one. I remember looking it up myself, but I don't have that one.
Hold on, I have it. I'll send it to you. because it's very interesting. Hold on, I was having fun taking pictures today. Yeah, this one's kind of a weird picture though. Where are you? Oh, Jenistan, that's it. Okay. Sending it to you.
Jenistan has it?
Jenistan now has it.
I have it now.
I had to type your name in.
Yeah, it's been burning for how long?
Over 50 years.
Yeah.
And the size of it is like 200 to 230 feet wide and 98 feet deep, 100 feet deep.
It's like what I was telling you, Nadia, on the phone. It's like one of these mountainsides back here. If it's coal and it ignites, it will burn forever.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the sightseeing places. It's called Gates of Hell in Darvaza. Darvaza.
And they said that odd sounds come out of here.
Well, if you want to zoom, I just saw a face in there, and I'm like, oh no, we don't want to do that. It's right in the center. Yeah, you know what? It might as well be Gates of Hell. Go a little to the left, and you'll see it. Right there.
That's not the center.
Go up to put your hand all the way up to slap her in the face. It's right there.
Okay.
What are you doing in the fire?
I didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
We didn't start the fire.
Billy Joel. Yeah, pretty interesting. There's a lot of faces in here, but I wonder if this is used for something else.
Mm. You mean like sacrificial?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let's see.
Or hiding dead bodies.
It's not the backyard here, so.
It's not the backyard?
No.
I get yes.
Erase it.
Or when these people do a luau, they do a luau.
Yes, Judgment and Ace of Swords. Yes.
Yeah. They had a burning the pig underneath it.
Yeah.
All right. On a lighter note, let's go to Kazakhstan.
And we want to thank you, though.
No problem whatsoever. Thanks for flying.
Thanks for lowering our vibration just a tad.
That's why I said let's go to.
Well, it is still fascinating that all this architecture, landscaping, all these, but the odd things that go along with it. Only white cars, white buildings. There's no people. Something weird is happening here. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I just kept getting bad energy. It's like something's not right here.
Well, yeah, that's why I have a feeling there's got to be an underground tunnel from there to all the other stands.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to Kazakhstan. I'm going to start with a picture of their main city at nighttime too, because I think this is fascinating.
Wow. What stays in Kazakhstan? What you do in Kazakhstan stays in Kazakhstan?
It's got all these beautiful colors. It still reminds me of Vegas. But now you've got these. Now, one thing that I noticed with this country, or the way the cities are laid out, have all these intricate waterways.
Yeah.
And it almost is in layers. And I'm curious if they're mocking or, well, not really mocking, but trying to repeat Atlantis vibes, because you know how they had, it was land, then water, land, water, and it kept going out.
So this is where Borat came from, huh?
That's what they say, yes. Yeah.
Did he climb out from underground? Because I don't see any people on here either.
Yeah, this almost looks like a model of a building that they want to do in the future.
Well, some of them they did how they want to expand it. They would use AI too, because this is another country that calls it Tomorrowland. It's a future, what they call a futuristic city. They want this.
Okay,
All
so
right.
what is the question? The question is,
are they trying to represent the
Atlantis?
functionality like Atlantis, because they use the water systems and everything to help power their city as well?
Is that Khazar?
They're
What
part
city
of
is
it.
that?
What's the city?
Yeah, let me look it up here.
The capital? That's the capitals, right?
Yeah, Astana.
Astana, yeah. I got a yes. Well, you know, we know that Atlantis was both AI positive and negative.
Right.
Yeah, I get a yes, but more to it.
The negative side.
You get the word balanced. I guess that would be the positive and the negative.
Yeah, they absolutely. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician. So they know all the tricks. They know how it was run, basically. There's the Strength card. They know the strength of Atlantis and all of the, because that's kind of got some Tartarian stuff in it too. But here's your negative. People are trapped here as well.
Are they also underground? I'm just curious about that.
Yes.
Yes, they are, because they have a dictator. Okay. Okay, base card. Now this tells me, now this can be negative too, but this is an off-worlder energy. So if you're going along with the off-worlders that wanted to enslave humanity anyway, they just kind of took it to the next level. If they agree to do it, they get the technology secrets. Does that make sense? Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Is this the welcoming place for the Anunnakis to come to?
Oh, wow.
Stan just took a stand and popped out.
He's changing out of the
Vippy?
speedo.
I didn't see a Vippy.
I did. Here, let me help you.
You don't need to smack me in the face with it. What was the question?
Vippy.
Vippy was the question?
No, is this going to be the place where the Anunnakis come to welcome?
I'm not getting that, but what I am getting is Antichrist. Because he's going to require certain places. I know everybody says he's going to build the third temple, blah, 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 blah. He's got multiple locations. So if these are futuristic, I'm not getting Anunnaki though.
But I think it's done, because I think where the Antichrist was supposed to come to was the Palace of Peace.
Yes, and we'll get into that too. Yeah, I think because we got to remember we switched our frequency, changed the timeline.
Yes, yay!
So we're not going to have to worry about it.
Happy hands. Happy hands.
Yeah, but yeah, this is supposed to be a place of celebration for people to journey to.
Yeah.
And work together. So
underground?
I'm not. This was supposed, this is supposed to be generations coming together. Like the whole world is going to come together and celebrate something here. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, that's what they were going to be told, but that's an illusion. It's like a
It's a
trap,
hoax.
like they're setting a trap.
Wow.
I get divinely protected now. Yeah. Angels are working on that. I think they've entrapped all the bad guys.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah. See what our vibrations can do?
I know. And everybody's like, what is my purpose? Just shining your light, keeping your frequency up helps.
Okay. Let's see. I love your jokes, Terry. All right. I'm starring.
Well, it's your movie, so you can star anytime you want to.
That's right. Okay.
Any other pictures?
Do what?
Do you have any other pictures of Kazakhstan?
Oh, yes. Ooh. Here's another one.
Is there one of Tartaristan?
Tartaristan. Wow. That's almost like emulating Kuwait. No, it's Dubai.
Yes. We know, like I said in the beginning of the show, we know that there's a stereotype over Middle Eastern countries for being third world poor and just not doing well, unless it's like Saudi Arabia, United Emirates, you've got Dubai. Those are beautiful, very well-to-do nations because of their oil reservations. But I didn't know about this until I dug into it.
Well, both Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan are really into crude oil and petroleum. Because Turkmenistan is landlocked, they can only send it to Iran or China. That's the only places they could send it to. Now, Kazakhstan, I'm not sure where they send their oils to.
Now, if you look at this tower here, it is shaped like our Freedom Tower in New York.
The big gold one?
Because it has a slant to it. Have you ever paid attention to the Freedom Tower?
No, I never. I don't even think I. Is that the new tower that they made?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's got that slant to it.
Yeah, I have never seen the Freedom Tower
with the mirrored panels that are on the sides and everything.
Let me take a look at it now. Let me go. Hey, Mr. Google.
I like the designs of the dominoes down there on the ground.
Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Yeah. First thing I think of.
Dominoes?
Yeah.
Dominoes.
Here's some daytime pictures. Now, you talk about having the idea of free energy. Look at this thing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what?
There are no electric lines. The street lights, once again, they're just antenna based. It's just amazing. But I'm going to ask, it kind of gives me Tesla vibes, the way it's designed. So I'm going to ask if this is a free energy conductor.
Oh, wow. It does look like the Freedom Building. Pretty interesting.
At least there's not all white cars in this place. I see a red one.
You see a red car? Where did you see the red car?
It's way down there. I played enough Where's Waldo in my life. I look for strange things. Okay.
Oh.
And here I am.
Yeah, we found him. We found Waldo. Actually, I found in Kentucky, when I was in Kentucky, went to the library, I found this book of, remember those pictures you had to stare into and then another 3D form would come out of?
Yeah, yeah.
I found a whole book of that. That was really cool.
Wow. Absolutely. So they know the inner secrets of the free energy as well. So
Yeah.
this is a freestanding. It also holds the energy because the hangman is in a holding position. So yeah, it kind of holds a lot. It looks like that this is the things that we're going to be doing in the future because that's looking out into our future. This is quantum, 100%, because that's well aspected. So they've had all the secrets. But if you think about it, do you want all the secrets and have all this, but the people don't really get to enjoy it because if you're enslaved, I'd rather be free and live by old school stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if it's already been protected and guarded, we can utilize it for the good. What is it? You can't create or destroy, so why not convert it into something good?
Yeah. Now this
145.
is okay. This one is AI generated because this is a display that they have in the nation. This is what they're working on with the help of AI, and they did name it Tomorrowland. And if you can go find that movie and watch it, it's very creepily, eerily similar. It's weird.
Wait, this is weird. I gotta zoom this picture. The water is not falling on the people. There's that fake water.
It's a fountain. It's as AI generated. It's not real, but they said that they're working on this.
Wow. I think the people are generated.
Yeah, they're just cropped in there, but
Yeah, it's so bad looking.
it's from one of their welcome centers that they are telling the people that this is what's coming.
No, thank you.
What is this? The World's Fair?
Oh, it might be.
This is just going to be in their capital city. Look how odd the buildings look. It's not just strange architecture. I think that they have a purpose. And this little thing, it looks like cogs in a wheel. Just very strange. This was a strange assignment, but that's what we get.
And we thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what we get when we get together and go, isn't this weird? And we go, ooh, we should look into that. King's gonna love us. Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking list of future World's Fair because I wonder if this is going to be one of them. That's going to be curious. Inquiring minds want to know.
Why is my husband picking on me? What? Right up your alley.
Okay, what Expo? Jen is Stan.
Yes.
Expo World's Fair 2017, Astana, Kazakhstan.
The World's Fair was?
Expo. World's Expo.
Huh.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the world. Yeah.
They just changed the name.
So I wonder if that's what that was all about. I thought I saw something here.
I thought a putty tat.
I did.
My husband thinks he's innocent. You gonna keep on, you ain't getting no supper.
Ooh, Lordy.
Lee, you gotta show the white flag. You'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so some more intriguing architecture with the odd looking towers on top. But if you'll see the pyramid in the back, they call this the Palace of Peace. And it's supposed to be, let me find my homework notes. Okay, so it's 203 feet depth, width, and height. Okay, now, since 2019, it serves as a non-denominational national spiritual center and event venue.
Sounds good.
It took 13 months to build.
13. One whole year.
Quite strange. The elevators all go up and down at a 60-degree angle, so you're going diagonally.
Okay.
Interesting. Let's see. What else? It's also called the Pyramid of Peace and Accord. Talk about a new world energy vibe. That's what I got from this, because they do have the conference center and it's got so many seats. I can't remember how many seats they had of the people.
200. They have 200 seats.
200? Wow.
For all the fallen angels.
Yes. So there was a question of, is this where all the fallen angels meet and have counsel? So I guess we should ask that. Because once again, something's weird about this energy.
Where they meet or where they planned to meet? I think
but then again, I thought all the fallen angels were all chained.
Exactly. That's why that didn't resonate with me. Yeah. That doesn't mean that the leaders that are meeting aren't influenced by something negative like Khazarian. Well, but this is what's inside of it.
Yeah, it took 13 months to get it done, because from what I get, I mean, that was their plan. I think it's been taken care of. But when the Euphrates River dries out, they were all supposed to be loose. So I wonder if they were getting this prepared for that timing.
Is this the round table?
Yeah, that's one big round table. But yes, this is where they go and meet. Now, if you look outside of the pyramid, you'll see the AI. This is holographic giant doves that they see, that they bring them to life. And the public does not have access to this.
No.
So it kind of reminds me of even a smaller UN. That's why I kept getting Revelation vibes of Antichrist and his council. And this is where those things would occur. Because they declare peace and safety, and then destruction follows. The Antichrist is going to mock Yeshua, that this was their future. This was where one of the places he was going to go. It's interesting that they call it the Palace of Peace, because there is another place called the Palace of Peace. And we know it where international court happens. We know it as The Hague.
Okay.
And this is where all the judgment, besides Guantanamo and things, but this is where a lot of military and government officials globally are being dealt with, that the good guys are taking down. So where the Federation has been cleaning it up, so they get judged there for crimes against humanity. That's what they're known for. So they use the same name.
So as a mockery, probably.
Yeah.
So could we ask if that was their original plan, to have the 200 angels there, to have the Antichrist come, and now that's gone? The wrong timeline?
Wow. That's a huge yes. Here's their palace. Yeah. There's the devil. And there's the contract. So we think of chained demons as nasty, ugly, but remember, if they can manifest into, or their spirit, the Antichrist spirit can enter man, flesh, then yes, that's their original intention. That was the stage setting for the New World Order, the new, Antichrist.
So the people beneath it with the intentions as religious leaders or whatever would probably get a mind manipulation of this is coming.
Of course.
Probably what they used it for downstairs.
Well, I think a more important question is, shall we check to know that it's been cleaned up? That this is where our white hats or the Galactic Federation, all of the good ones have come in and cleaned this up to prevent.
Yes. Has it been cleaned up? Has it been cleaned up? Let's do it.
You want to pause questions?
Oh, yes. Yeah, because we need to jump in and start answering some. We don't want King leaning back and crossing his arms. It's
too
coming
late.
within 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he didn't because he was holding on to his Speedos. I have a
I
yes.
was actually trying to keep them up.
Strong yes. They've all been entrapped.
Yes.
We've walked away from this timeline, so we don't need to fear it. And this is for generations to come. So we have absolutely pushed that away. We are not going to have to deal with this.
Well, I
This is-
have a Pippi.
Ooh, okay.
Are those that are still on the 3D timeline is separate from our ascending timeline?
Also,
In
there's
other words, would they still have to worry about what goes on
Mm.
with what Revelation is saying?
okay. No, because I think the vibration of Mother Gaia is way too high for them to even realize that still. But I'm checking.
I think it just pushes it back.
Yeah. Okay.
We just
The
force them.
difference is about it just moves it. So later down the line, we just have to wait.
Can we just push them down underground and
I
Even for-
agree.
slowly?
We need to keep working on the frequency of Gaia. This is how we keep kicking the can down the road ourselves. Turnabout scare
Unfortunately.
play. That's what they've been doing to us.
Fortunately
Yep.
and unfortunately.
That would bring about another question too. Then
Okay.
You got another.
are we who think we are ascending and just going through another government psyop?
Yes.
That's been said too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Are we going through another government? Well, who's to say that I'm asking the question and that's not a sign?
Exactly. Been wondering about you.
Yeah, I know. You've been meaning to tell me. I know.
Between that and losing your mind.
Are we still going?
You have to have something in order to lose it. Now, come on.
It was supposed to be stapled.
No, this is God. This is happening. It is real. We are working together. And this is truth. This is truth. It is finally, this is God's plan. All I needed to see was that hermit card. And I'm like, whew, thank you.
Good confirmation.
Now, there is some misinformation in it that is a
Well,
little
part of-
tricky to throw
Yeah,
people
part of that
off.
is that stupid can they keep kicking down that road.
Well, it's
Exactly.
not. Isn't it? Wasn't it said that we will also be in what is it? The land of confusion, where
Yes.
even we won't even
Well,
know.
that's what. Yeah, that's what Phil Collins says. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This time for us is stepping back and forth because we feel like 3D, but spiritual, because we're all doing this slow change to collapse the old ways. So absolutely, this is all God. This is His plan. So all honor and glory.
Yeah.
He's
Well, you know what?
starring again.
Yep, I got to get to it so we can get these answered.
Yeah, that
here.
was the last of my Vippies. So.
Well, I just
Okay.
want to say something with a lot of people that keep looking for the RVs. I was talking to a couple of friends. It is so. If we were to get the RV immediately, people, okay, in the Great Depression, they had to go through the Great Depression in order to save their money. How many
Yes.
people after the Great Depression learned how to hold on to the money and value it? If we were to get the RV right now, We will be buying Christmas gifts. We will be going on vacations, casinos. So I think we still have a little more time before they come out because of that.
Well, we do, and Spirit's been getting on to us a lot recently about having knee-jerk reactions to things, and finances are no different than that. Because when you've gone without for so long, you do have this, I want to fill all the wants, not the needs. I want to feel, I just want to, I want because I haven't had it. But this is where it's so important that we're on a quantum system working with wealth managers, because you're going to have a team of people to help guide you. No, you don't have to turn in every little thing that you buy. Like, I'm going to go buy some bread and milk today. You need to know they don't care about that. They are there to advise you. So you are turning this into supplemental income for generations. Take your money, help humanity as much as you can, but take it and make a profit for yourself. Hire employees, start a business, get into realty, whatever. You're supposed to turn this into a futuristic business. So now that's not to say that some people might like win the lottery. It'd be like winning the lottery and it's gone in 60 days.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is very possible, but that's the importance of quantum. So, and wealth management to advise, look, you've only got so much left. You need to slow your roll here. So,
well, yeah, because what my son told me was that they are tearing down one of the Chicago Tribune's newspaper business and putting a casino there. So do the nefarious know that the regular people are getting my RV and now wants to cash it?
Of course, they absolutely know it. So you're going to get a lot of tricksters trying to buy and sell things, user discernment, if it's not, and I think, just like we have what they call the Better Business Bureau, I think quantum will have a system like that you have to have such a good integrity before you can even, and then we'll have a list of people. These are real trustworthy people to purchase from and do business with. And then, you're going to have lots of people who are going to try to scam you. Get to know your wealth management face to face, because you're going to get a phone call after phone call. Hey, I'm from your wealth management. We need you to move some money. Yeah, I don't think so. That business needs to be face to face in a quantum center.
Just sent it to Somalia. Yep.
Yeah. So just like we have to now, if somebody calls you from the other side of the world saying, you have Microsoft problem, you pay me $100, I fix. No.
You could buy another computer.
Exactly. So, yeah, Jen's very offensive. I don't care. All right. Okay. Let's
so good.
Let's get into these questions before we run out of time. All right. The first one that I want to start with is, I don't know if you guys remember from last year, she hasn't been around for a while, Sister Darby. Do you guys remember Darby?
Yes.
Okay. She messaged me the other day and she's been sending me lots of pictures, off-worlder things, ships, but she had an event happen to her where there was a giant explosion, but there was no sound. It was like a burst. And then there was a giant blue light. But there were a lot of activity in the sky, and she saw the movement. She sent me tons of pictures, and I'm still going through them, and they're quite interesting. So the question is, what is this bright explosion of lights?
Yeah, it's different blue energy. I have some pictures, but not by Darby, by another person.
It's not fireworks.
Not fireworks.
No, it's a portal.
And there's no sound. There's no sound at all.
If it's a portal, does it collapse after a certain amount of time?
Depends on if they want to stay here.
Like if it shrinks in on itself, turns in on itself.
Or closes, the closing of the portal.
Well, I saw portal once.
You have two huge aces. This is a gift. This is positive. This is not negative at all.
So would it be okay for me to share the picture that I just got today?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can
Yeah,
send.
even the base card. This is beautiful. This is for humanity. So what they're doing, I think you could even say that this is where they're still cleaning things up.
I want to open up a portal. Just call it the portal to Kentucky.
Well, the
I'm
Kentucky
jumping.
portal.
If it's less than 6 hours, I'm jumping in.
Take you straight to the trail, the bourbon trail. You get to stop and taste
5
all the
hours and
whiskey
59
bourbon.
minutes.
Mhm.
The Bourbon Trail. All right, Jen, I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
That's one, but there's many of these pictures. It's amazing.
Did you happen to get Caroline's question earlier?
She did ask
Something
one.
about the
I starred one.
tsunami.
Tsunami? I have not.
Tsunami in Washington.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw it, but is there going to be? Not there.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah,
Okay.
154. Yeah.
Tsunami.
Washington
That was one of
Post.
our oracles this morning.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Is that similar, Jen?
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's always nice.
Interesting.
It's nice to have confirmation when you have multiple people having different, but don't know each other, have same pictures here.
Can we all look at it?
I'm working. I got to click 5,000 times, but here we go.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see these. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty blue.
Mm-hmm. It is gorgeous.
Pretty blue.
Yeah, and it's the energy is way stronger than our color blue energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a face in the tree.
There's a face everywhere. Yeah, but this almost looks like a big person in armor.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that doesn't
Almost
look,
on horseback.
yeah. So that is not what it looks like normally in that area. This is like it's almost like a superimposed world over ours.
Well, we have to keep in mind that 3D technology, like a camera, the lens is going to distort it. Our two eyeballs in our head will distort it. So, we just have to take liberty, but use our discernment. But yeah, this is fast. That's fascinating. So portals, but good. And I get when King said that, does it collapse in on itself? I'm thinking the good guys are using it because they're taking the negative out and then they're closing it so they can't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad I got confirmation on that.
Yeah, me too.
You just glitched. You really? Are you in our galaxy? Jen, do you see him?
He went through the portal.
I think he's still going through the portal.
Breathe, King.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any in your coffee page?
I got hazelnut.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the two that I have. I've got Jules. All right. Jules, will Casey find the perfect motorhome for her within the next 7 days? All right.
Yeah, I have no questions in the coffee page. So,
all right.
We are good. I am glitching, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. There's a delay too. All right, so we're pulling cards on and asking if Casey will find the perfect motorhome within the week.
Within the week.
She has to find the Sunshine Band first.
Oh, okay. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
You don't have that background thing behind you, do you? Okay.
What background thing?
That you used to do on your phone, like a background picture.
The digital background where you can blur it out.
It looks like it's blurred out.
Oh, virtual background? Yes, I got the blurred thing on, but that's been on the entire time.
Yeah.
I can
Jules,
take it off.
this is a huge yes, but remember, wands are action. She will have to take the action. She got to go hunting. It's not just going to fall on her lap somewhere. Okay. There's your sun card. So that's a good positive. Action needs to be taken. So this could be by a husband too. But yes, this is abundant and free. So, yep, she will. This says she will get it and she will like it.
Is this husband 2 as opposed to husband 1?
14, whatever. Oh, we're not talking about Nadia. Hold on a minute. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Leave her men alone. Okay.
The secret's out.
All right.
Hot in here?
Woo. Now she's going to break out into a Nelly song. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Sister Sue, may I have a general reading? All right. Not a major, captain, a lieutenant. You want a general?
Gee, I wish I could star.
I know. You're yelling at me.
111. Didn't we pause? I thought we paused.
We did pause. Terry's she's got a Vippy right, being a mod.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah. She is the class comedian, so we have to give her a Vippy. That'll be fun.
Well, I agree. I think she ought to have one. I think she ought to take one of Nadia's Vippies.
Ooh. Take her Vaseline while you're at it.
Oh no, what am I gonna not have fun anymore? All right, I'll just sing Slip Sliding Away.
No one posted to pause the questions. Okay, everybody now. Pause questions.
I got it. El Paso. Jojo. Everybody wants the Vippy now.
Okay, Sue. I don't know. Are you fighting with a sibling or someone that feels like a sibling? They can be close enough. They can feel like a sibling. There may be some inner conflict over faith or spirituality. You may be arguing that, you know, you've expanded your horizons based on, us. This is advising to be patient with whoever you're fighting with, because their world, the world is collapsing. This is a tower moment for them. This is learning lessons from the past, and it will wrap up soon. So just love them through it. So if you've got somebody really close to you that does not like the information you may be sharing, just love them through it. Don't try to force it. They'll get there. Okay. All right. All right. James, I'm going to thump you. Why are questions paused? That's his question.
Okay.
That's my difficult redheaded stepchild. He gets beat. Wants a show. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Thank you for the coffees, guys. All right. And I think I saw Deb. Yep. All right. Deb had one.
You did. 212.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and I'm not entertaining this. Look at this. See this troublemaker? He is the redheaded king of wands.
I understand. Yes.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, I think we forgot to give him the memo.
Oh, okay. It got answered. Yeah, he slid that in there. He's full of Vaseline too. All right.
I was going to say I got it because we are in control.
I think we need to get to the 16 starred questions.
We are. We are.
Yes. No.
Okay. So Jules typed this when we were reviewing the countries we just discussed. So are there people in poverty? Because their city can be beautiful, but their people may be suffering. So let's ask that question.
I think at 114. I think we ought to just stop the questions.
Okay, we'll stop the
Since
question.
you still got 16 left.
Yes. The question police has declared
No more Pazzo questionos.
I
Now it's Stopo
comprendo.
questionos.
Some are not. That's what I got. Stapo questionos. Stapo. Stapo questionos.
I get the feeling that a lot of their finances are withheld from them, that they live a more simpler life. But
Yeah.
there are some that are very, very happy and they're content. They have what they need, not necessarily what they want, but they have what they need. So,
And I don't think those live underground. I think there are some that do live above ground.
mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Anybody check the ley lines on this place? Didn't we do that?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And they were
Very strong.
mm-hmm.
Marcy has this one. Are there megalithic cities every 33 degrees on the entire Earth? That's a great question.
Well, we know there's one in Arizona on the 33-degree layout.
What's a megalithic city?
When the megalith moved,
They're full of Trump supporters. So,
okay. Are they at the bottom of the Grand Canyon?
They have great big structures that are very important, like the pyramids of Giza and things like that. So they're landmarks. Maybe just the structure of the land itself is just very significant.
Are we talking about like metropolis type?
Megalithic.
I guess it can be, yeah.
So probably what she's trying to say is like Turkmenistan, that whole capital is a megalith. I can't say that. Hold on, megalithic city. There we go.
Yeah. So we want to know if they're located globally every 33 degrees.
Interesting. Mr. T.
So we're still basically talking like ley lines.
Well, yeah.
But on the special Masonic one. Cities and all 33 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
There sure are. They're there to get your attention. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. That is a very fair balance of where they are located. That's not by accident.
So that Turkmenistan capital is on a 33-degree ley line?
Wow. Yep. I just pulled 2 cards and got a massive download that gave me chills. It's aligned with Giza. Look at Giza in these 2 pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah, the same energetic, but they use pyramids for all kinds of things. So yeah, there's something with the energy there. Now it's interesting what the base card is. That's your divine creator. So they're well aware of those God-given secrets of locations of the planet. So yeah. All right. It's the Jules show. You got to hurry up and get her questions in. She might go into labor tonight. All right. So does this dictator have contact with off-worlders to have all this information? Okay.
I think he's the...
I'm getting the information was passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, he's one of those. You know, there's a family that is above the 13. There's families that are above the 13 families.
Yeah, I get a strong yes to that. They are part of.
They do, but But I agree with King. There's a lot of secrets that have been stolen from the good guys because I got a Tartarian feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Tartarian card for me. So yeah, these are been passed down. They just happen to know all the secrets, but there is a confirmation that offworlders are involved with that as well. So yeah.
Was I too assertive when I said that? Yes.
Lower your voice a little more.
You were not assertive enough.
Oh, wow.
I had to compensate for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Marcy has this one. Are they all kin? So are they all related?
Yeah, I think so. But let's see. Well, I mean, there's a big bloodline to it. Are they all related?
You had a card fly out.
Strong,
yes, this is generational. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Since Adam and Eve. Absolutely.
But you know of that the 13 families, the last one is Lee. The Lee dynasty.
I was gonna my husband, he's the last of them?
No, he's one of them. So I was thinking of the Stanleys. They're all connected. They're all related.
Very possible.
Livingston.
All right. What?
Stanley Livingston.
Stanley Lee.
Stanley Livingston. Well, I was thinking Stanley is in Marvel action characters.
Stan Leibowitz, yes.
All right. Marcy, are they going to be freed? So the people that are enslaved, are they going to be freed? I think we kind of pulled the Whiteheads had already cleaned that up. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a strong yes. They're not all freed yet, but they will be.
No.
Yes.
Yes, and we have no need to. This is unnecessary worry and anxiety. So yes, they have freed them. All right. Caroline. Question, is this month going to be a big one? Well, there's only 30 days. So is that big?
Short one.
She's like, ha, ha, ha. I mean, activity. All right, let's see.
Well, that's
well there's like 61, 62 days left up until the big check your box day.
It's one of the big ones, yes.
I think next month's going to be even larger. But
next month is, according to Tamara, next month is the ending month.
The Red October.
Yep.
Well, you know, like, because everything's changing and all that, I think Halloween's going to be the first time in a long time it lands on Friday the 13th.
Halloween's on a Thursday.
Oh, you're... No, it's on the 31st. It's not. It was a joke.
Okay. This month, this card flew out. Looks like we're going to see more military action and moving about. They're setting up. So that means they're going to put up probably some more barriers. All right. So they're going to start preparing because being 2 months out. Yeah. And I think that's a warning. They are preparing the fear of the unknown and what's going to happen in 2 months. That's a number 2 for whoever's going to lose the you-know-what.
Ibis this month. Later on. Like towards the end. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So in the future, people are going to feel really left out. They're not going to understand what is going on. And the Ibis could be one of the reasons for that.
You understand.
We had one of those at 3:00 in the morning. And I'm like, what is happening? And within 12 hours, all these military Chinooks are flying right over top of the house. And I'm going, something's up. So
she peeked out the window and she saw the white jackets coming.
Yeah, well, they're overdue. I'm just saying. Exactly. All right, the baby. Why does the Kansas Department of Health want to know what water pipes we have going into our house?
What? Kansas Department of Health. Don't they know that?
Better. Well, I guess we're leaning towards. Are they going to clean it up?
Well, he froze. That King is
Yeah, he
frozen.
did.
So why does the Kansas Department
Placement.
of Health?
We got about 2 syllables out of that.
Hello. Knock, knock, knock. Hello.
You're there now.
Welcome back.
Zababy, this is a
Hey.
positive thing. I do not get nefarious of this. This is Mr. T in the military and the strength card. I think they're cleaning it up and preparing
Yep.
because they have been throwing it around there that they might try to attack our water sources. So
Yep.
this is a positive thing. Let them know it's okay.
In the dark? Okay, they kept the guys coming to the house in the dark. Why in the dark?
Huh? What?
One of her comments on the bottom said, they kept the guys coming to the house in the dark.
Yeah, but you have a military card. If it's a military op, they will probably do a lot of that in the middle of the night.
Okay.
In the middle of the night.
Are we Billy Joelin again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
All right. The baby has this one. Did the social worker lie to me about where my mom wanted to go to rehab? Did my mom say she wanted to stay in Overland Park? Okay.
The social worker lied to me. Well, they could have also had to have a bed.
Well, right. Availability could be a major issue.
I got a yes.
Yes. On the first one, yeah.
This is about money. This is about money. This is all finances. This is whatever your mom's insurance would pay for. That's where she could go. Yeah. Certain boundaries, your mom didn't qualify to go somewhere else. So they stuck with the one that the social worker, they may have not have told you that it was financially related. But that's why. There's something they didn't want to pay for at this Overland Park. All right. The baby has the next one. Is Overland Park Regional affiliated with the rehab center? Wanted to fill beds. Well, like I said, I think that there's something to do with
Insurance.
insurance and money here.
Yeah, I get yes, but more to it. And that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it looks like that there is still money and timing here. I think that it got judged. Overland Park has had some controversy. People are walking away and pulling their people out, and they went through judgment. Yeah, so it was probably best that your mom didn't go there. Your base card, the baby is don't worry about it. She's fine. Yeah. She might be complaining, but there is underlying reasons of why she did not go. So it's a blessing in disguise because if there's something really wrong with this place, the Lord answered some unanswered, the prayers like just keep her safe and happy and healthy. Well, that means she didn't get what she wanted.
Yeah, there's always a good thing, something good happening out of it.
She's still in the hospital. Okay. Well, I would go with anywhere but there if they've had some issues. You trying to get her home. Okay. Well, we pray that you are able to do that.
Well, I mean, so baby, use this time for you. Use this time for taking a break, because when she gets home, you don't know if she's going to be in pain or not. So
And you might not have a moments of peace.
exactly.
All right. Our JoJo McWill, doesn't the insides of pyramids also go like that angle?
Yes.
Yes,
The
yes, they
60
do.
degrees. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Joby, planning to go to the Maldives to work in a clinic for a while along with hubby. How will it go? You're kind of nervous. Don't be nervous. Go with the flow.
Maldives. That's on my bucket list.
Is it?
It's a beautiful place. But now I have to say the majority of them are Islamic, so
Cultural rules, maybe?
rules, yes.
Yeah, you might want to look into those cultural rules. Okay.
Yeah.
The secrets of the place that you don't know about. Yeah. It's going to be beautiful. This is hope, optimism, and healing, gift giving. All right.
Yes.
This is wishes you're asking for the wishes. This is a wish and a dream come true. Yeah, go and put the work in. You're going to be fine. But your gut may be telling you check about the cultural requirement. Basically, these are the secrets.
Unless you're on the section of those rich hotels, the Carltons and all, they don't have to follow the cultural rules.
Okay.
So if you're on those kind of resorts, like if you're going into medicine on those kind of resorts, I think it'll be easier. But if you go towards the village or the cities, they do have those cultural rules.
Okay. Caroline, is there going to be a tsunami on the Washington coast?
No.
Okay, so if this is the same one, because this has been asked multiple times, but the energy can always change.
Yeah, this is actually probably the coastline itself, and not the sound.
Okay.
Puget Sound. So this would be the coastline.
Is that from the Japanese earthquake? Is that where they're coming from, the tsunami?
I didn't know there was another earthquake. You see how much I watch the news? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm getting yes.
They're going to be. Getting me, yes, but very little, very mild. Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to be a big tsunami, is what I'm.
God's got His hand on this.
Yeah.
Yes, watch for it. There's your confirmation of a yes. Watch the world. This is going to go not just Washington. This has got to be larger ring and circumference than just that coast. God's got His hand on it, so don't worry. It's not going to be as bad as you think.
Just watch the water.
Watch the water. How many times have we heard that?
It's Red October. Watch the water.
Mm.
I'm in Chicago. I got to look at the Washington water.
And then it's remember the 5th of November. We got something going on every month until the end of the year. Okay. Jills.
Well, they even said the med beds are supposed to be out by December.
Yeah.
Christmas. You get one and you get one.
Well, Elise is coming back on the 24th. So we're going to pick her brain and see if she can give us some updates of how well.
Excellent. Excellent. I should mark that.
It's on Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday and not a
I'm not
Wednesday?
going to do it until 7:00 in the evening. So if you're having fun, you'll be done. I did that on purpose because I love you.
Oh, aren't
It's
you
on Tuesday?
sweet?
Did you say
Aren't
it's on
you
Tuesday?
just precious?
I'm meditating.
Well,
You did do it
sorry,
on
but
purpose.
Sister Terry needed on Tuesday. So, okay. Right.
There you go.
Y'all going to have to fight this
You
out.
can-
I can only do what
you
I can do.
take one day away from meditation. Come on now.
Okay.
All right. What's the message from the owl that I have seen twice now? That you're smart. You're a smart girl. All right. Ooh, who are you?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
This has something to do with Rich.
Yeah, the heart.
You need to watch Rich because that's the hubby.
That's
Yeah.
what I don't like.
He's divinely protected, but be patient with him. He needs to take it easy a little bit because he can push it to have a tower moment, and we don't want that. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting patience. Be patient.
Yeah. The death card, not a physical death because the moon's not in here. That just means he needs to make some
Right.
changes. Slow down a little bit. I know you guys have a lot on your plate right now, you know, with the move and stuff. Tell him to slow down. The owl is warning you. Use your discernment and wisdom and what he can handle. He may say, I'm fun. Well, he's stubborn. So take
Yeah.
him out of his
Oh.
kneecaps to save the heart, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
focus on
I
the
get
family. Yeah.
The heart. Yeah, twins coming. Come on.
Oh, twins?
Mm.
Not triplets?
I think the +1 we're gone up to +2 now. Okay. All right. All right. Terry, have I met the man already that you mentioned in the reading? Interesting. Is your gut telling you have? Okay.
Yes, Terry met the man. The man.
Okay, yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And I
Jen
got
says no.
the heart fluttering.
It is. That's the knight in shining armor because he wears his heart on the sleeve. Yes, you have. Absolutely. You already know this. Are you in denial?
She's reaching for confirmation is all. That's all.
Yeah. That's a huge yes. The hangman, okay, feeling kind of stuck. He feels stuck too, but he's also very spiritual. This is great. You help manifest it. He can manifest as well, but he feels kind of stuck in his spirituality, and I think you're going to have this discussion.
Ooh.
Interesting. The base card is get excited.
Celebration.
We have had so many things that are related to music today.
Yeah, he decided to turn to Bumblebee.
That's all right. All right, Deb.
Music man.
If you unpause,
The
can I
music
get the
man.
general reading?
Okay, we'll come back to that.
That's it. Let's go. Let's see what we got for Deb. I probably missed some more. I just have to go find them.
Well, technically, yes, we did unpause, and then we went right into stop.
We have a new one from Cindy on here.
Okay.
Well, we'll make that the last one then. All right, let's do Deb's general reading. While I'm doing this, you all talk about next week's topic.
Oh, so soon? We haven't even finished this topic yet.
We like to get a head jump on this.
How about Turkmenistan?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, Deb, when it comes to Jack's health, you need to let workers come in the community to help you. Don't take it all on yourself, okay? And your children can help as well. Your kids and people in the community, so home health, things like that. So when Jack comes out of rehab, ask for help. It's okay. Do not take all that on yourself. That's what they're picking up on today. You are entitled to those beautiful gifts. All right.
How about herbal medicine?
What? Herbal medicine?
Next
You
week's
frozen?
topic.
Oh, next week? Yeah, we can do that. I thought you were telling me we need some. I'm like, well, yeah, probably.
Well, you might need some, yeah.
Yeah. No, Jen needs a nap. All right.
Yeah, me
So
too.
does King, really.
Well, after this, we're all taking a nice
We're all taking naps.
group nap.
I want to sit on my magic carpet and just fly away and just
All right.
sleep.
So does that require a seatbelt?
I don't know. Hopefully I'll have wings by then. Who knows?
Did
you say Cindy had one?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
Cindy
look
had
at the time.
It is 11:41 here.
Right now?
Yeah,
now. Don't listen to him, Jen.
He does that because it throws off my time because I'm way ahead of you. There.
There you go.
This is why I have wings. He tells me. I'm like, okay, we're not waiting on Nadia. Move it along. Okay.
No, don't wait for Nadia. No, ever.
All right. Will the general public in America finally become aware of the collapse of the monetary system this month? Great question. Okay.
They're not underground. They're just their heads are.
I get yes. Within the next 2 weeks.
Unless the can gets kicked again.
Yes, we still have a can. I think we're just kicking air right now.
I think they've replaced it.
Well, yeah, we know they have, but will the public find out? That's the question. Okay, so this is quite interesting. They're still under the illusion everything's hunky-dory. Trump has been working on this for a long time. Let's look for a stock market crash. People are going to lose a lot of money. So, yes, coming quickly. People are going to be out. So prepare, have a little cash on hand if you are able. Now, I want you to remember that bank accounts have been mirrored and placed into a quantum account. So if you plan on rushing the bank,
and as I understand it, it's already lined up and ready to go. They just need to get the code.
Yep, that is true. So absolutely just have what you can on hand, because there's a lot of talk that this could be down for 3 weeks, that we don't know what we're getting into. As far as if they try to do a run on the banks, have a little cash on hand, and don't worry about everything in your account. Now, if you're in the stock market, you're screwed.
Oh yeah.
If you're in the stock market,
unless you want to sell now, I would sell now.
I'd sell it all because it's all going away.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I would sell some, but some would have been losing because you won't have to. Well, keep a little in there just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. If you lose that little, it's not a big deal, But you think it's all going to completely?
It's all gone. Yeah, none of it's going to be saved.
Well, then I have a VIP question.
Okay.
Oh
no. Okay, that makes it official.
Yeah, it's an official. They said that the nefarious used to use a magical black rock to get what they wanted. And is it connected to black rock in the stock market? That's why we're losing.
Yes.
They're losing everything.
Yes. I got a
What was an echo? I heard an echo.
It was.
I heard an echo. Yes. And
at last, she asked the right question. Yes.
I always ask the right question. Darby, just to tell you, we did speak about the messages that you gave Jen. It is on up ahead, above us.
Yep.
Up ahead,
yep.
above us.
They go hand in hand. Absolutely, they do. And it's all to trick people. It's to get money from people. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And I believe, Jen, you have something in your coffee page.
Okie dokie. Jules, she's Preggers is declared a Vippy. All right. Now, great. Thanks a lot, Jules. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. Thanks for nothing. She says, why do I keep hearing the song, My Sharona? Okay.
Go ahead, King. Well,
That's the name of your child. You're going to name
Sharona.
Sharona, get your butt over here.
Crimson and clover.
Those are the twins' names.
Over and over.
Twins. One's named Shar and the other one's Rona. Okay. Pay attention to the wording.
Yeah.
There's some secret lyrics in that you're supposed to pay attention to. So
Yeah,
now you have homework. You've got to go analyze the song.
Well,
That would
maybe
be the topic for Wednesday
Next
in 2
week.
weeks.
Yeah, well, it's about
What hidden lyrics?
Sharona.
It's
Yes.
about
Hidden
it's about pedophile, guys.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Hidden lyrics. It's just trying to get your attention. So go seek some further education. Yeah. It was dark. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's just spirit saying, go check this out. There's lots of things out there that have hidden meanings in it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe we don't want to name baby after Sharona. Okay.
Paul is dead. Paul is dead.
I'm the walrus.
I
Oh,
am the
really?
walrus.
That's
Are we-
it, guys.
Yeah, I thought you
Good.
had one still starred.
Oh, I just haven't taken it out.
If you unpause, can I get a general reading today?
All right, I just did it.
Uh-oh, who's that? Is that for you, King? Or is that
No,
another-
that was Deb's. That it's okay to ask for help when Jack gets out of the
Mhm.
rehab.
No Sharona for baby. Okay.
All right, schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Did you guys know it's only a day away?
It is.
It is.
It is.
But the sun will come out. Just
Well,
like it did
not
today.
at your house. It's not. Okay.
Actually, it did today. It just did. About
Okay,
halfway
King.
through.
You got a show tomorrow?
I have a show tomorrow. 1
You
o'clock.
do. So do I. I have an evening show.
My
Do
God.
you? Aw.
Yes. We're gonna do our Dragon Realm tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern. That gives King enough time to do his thing, and that they can
Okay.
just jump from one show to the other.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
trying to
gonna
do
we're gonna
one
deep
thing.
dive into the Dragon Realm, and I'm gonna use one of the Dragon decks and mixed with tarot, and we're gonna find out if you want to know if you have a dragon, if you were in the 40 wars, if your dragon is waiting for you in a different realm. We'll get into all of it.
And
The
you said it
deck
was at
even
what time?
goes. Do what? It's at 6:30 my time.
Okay.
This deck even specifies what constellation they come from, what their ruling
Ooh.
star is. So we'll get into that. So if you have questions, you can join me tomorrow evening. All right. So I guess that is all.
Well, let's
Then we
put
have
in a
the-
plug. Let's put in a plug. If
Oh,
anybody
oh.
hasn't sent any emails for you for the next tarot class.
Oh, yes. Tarot class again starts October the 1st. And I need your email. I have probably a dozen of them. And if you do want to sign up, you got to send me an email because I got to know where to send the invitations for the Zoom. You need Zoom. And here's a little warning to people. If you haven't used Zoom for a while, they just recently updated their system. And so some people have had trouble linking with me to do private readings because they have to update it.
Mhm.
It takes about 10 minutes. Make sure that you've done that.
Did you hear there was a guy who had a problem? He downloaded the app for a Bible, and he had to update it. Did they change anything in the Bible?
Well, aren't they always changing something in the Bible?
They had to update the Bible app. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I think that's
They've
more
been
for the
doing that for
electronic side.
years.
Yeah.
It's called revising.
They're like pushing back Revelation.
It's like, well, this Marxist plan's not working. We must change it again. Okay. All right.
All right. Love and light,
That's
guys.
all.
I love you
Yep.
all. See ya tomorrow.
See you tomorrow on King's Show and then mine tomorrow evening afterwards. You get to see our faces again.
Woo!
Just two. I'll be in the back of behind the scene.
I'll be doing
She's-
karaoke.
Singing. Yeah. Okay.
Just a flinging.
Oh boy. All right.
On that
All right,
note, I'm
guys.
out. Bye.
Bye. Love and light, guys.
Love and
Blessings,
light.
blessings.